I don't know what we're
Oh
watching.
my gosh! Don't hit recording. Hit recording, Stephen. We'll get all this. We'll get all this on here.
Rachel, all right. So first of all, Rachel, how late were you today?
I mean, I'm doing my best, you guys.
Okay, and all right, I just want to see, like, how long ago did Matt post that we were watching this movie? So let's see, 2 weeks ago.
Is it this Macho Woman? Is that the one we're doing today? We've talked about doing like 10 movies in the like 3 months between episodes. In my defense, there's been like 6 different movies we've talked about.
I mean, there's only one that Matt linked like just today.
Yeah, but you didn't say like this is the one we're watching today. You just
I feel like I said that, right?
Pretty sure. Why can't I find this?
I see the link.
Really?
And then we just start talking about Fallout 76 and tech issues. So I stand by what I say.
I mean,
I stand by it.
It's at 9:45 a.m.
Yeah, I'm not denying that there's a link in here, but there's been like 5 movies we've talked about.
Well, it sounds like Matt's having issues now.
Hold on.
Guess what, Rachel? You get to go back to working on deadlines because absolutely fucking no one was ready to go today.
Where's the movie?
I just clicked the link that you gave me, and it
No. I'm watching this on my big screen television, not on a dumb computer. Okay, found it. Shit. Hell yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's fucking do it.
Jesus Christ. What a shit show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Stevecast Shit Show. I am Steve, joined as usual by Matt. Thumbs up from Matt, and the disembodied voice of Rachel.
Hello.
Spooky.
For something we only do once a month or less, this always feels like such a heavy lift to get us all in the same place at the same time with the right movie pulled up. It's just a fucking mess, and we should probably not do this anymore.
No, if anything, we should do it more often. That's the problem.
No one says we should do more Stevecast. Matt, tell us about what we're watching tonight. What is this movie? How did you find it? Why do you want to watch it?
Okay, so my dear friend Rachel, disembodied voice that she is, she likes strong female protagonists.
I do.
And I was doom scrolling through Instagram one day, and I came across there's a account I follow where it was like it's like finding the most amazing movies possible, and it just shows really quick short clips from the most ridiculous B movie sort of sequences ever. And I came across, I popped it up here, and it was like this woman, and she was like in front of all these dudes, and like this dude took like a ninja star and like threw it at her, and she like caught it, and like it was this crazy. I was like, this is Stevecast material. Rachel's gonna love this. Strong female women killing all of these dudes. It's called They Call Her Macho Woman with an exclamation point. That is
also,
the name of
the O is the woman symbol, so you know it's feminist.
Hell yeah. So I get a lot of shit from Steve about, it's going to be another misogynistic movie. I don't think so this time, Steve. I think we're going to have an awesome, strong, female-led film. That's what I hope, anyway.
Well, this is a trauma movie, apparently, made by Lloyd Kaufman. I feel like
No. They just distributed it. He didn't make it. Troma didn't make this. They just distributed this movie. So I
need to point out a point of concern because I'm looking at the movie poster, and I do see. I was very excited by the woman symbol. Okay, like that feels like pro column. In the con column is this sort of tagline, which is "Born to shop." ... I learned to kill.
I mean,
bitches be shopping. I know.
Look, you can't always trust a movie poster. Just earlier today, Matt Borp and I watched Evil Bong 3, and there was an entire missing character that was put on the cover art that wasn't in the film.
Oh wow!
Burned once again by Charles Band.
Fuck that guy. Hate him.
Yeah, I did watch you guys trauma bonding in the Discord today, and I was like, woo! Glad I never get an invite for that one.
when you watch, if you ever watch that episode, this is just a plug for cross-pollination on Outpost Unknown. I hope Steve will, because obviously we Stevecasted that episode because the whole concept was, well, maybe if we don't watch these Evil Bong movies on our own and we just sit together, maybe we'll enjoy them more. There are long stretches, 5-10 minutes, where Borb, Steve, and I say nothing. We're just like staring in stunned silence at what we're watching. There was nothing even to talk about. It was awkward and uncomfortable.
You needed your ADHD friend who would just talk about tacos with you for those stretches.
Well, I expect, Rachel, that you're going to pay very close attention to this movie and make sure.
Especially the shopping montages that better be in this. Because if they're going to say she's born to shop, she better be finding some deep discounts. I want to be impressed with her shopping skills.
Okay. Well, let's do this. They call her Macho Woman.
Hey, we recorded another Stevecast today. I might as well explain how this works again. We watch movies in chunks, so we encourage the listener singular out there to pull up this movie with us. We will post a link. We'll post a link in the chat. Watch it with us. We're going to watch the movie 20 minutes at a time. I don't know what Matt's grabbing imaginary boobs.
What? Why does it have to be boobs, Steve? It could be anything. It could be literally anything I'm grabbing. Why does your mind go there for the first thing? Come on.
Because you're excited about Macho Woman. Like, what else would it be?
I'm very excited. This movie has an exclamation point at the end of its title. It's going to be great.
You're excited about Macho Woman. We watch the movie 20 minutes at a time, so we will watch minutes 0 through 20, pause, come back, talk about the film.
Me, dude. Don't do that when I'm in the middle of a drink. Don't do that.
Then we'll watch minutes 20 to 40, break, talk about it, so on and so forth until we finish the film. Are you fucking losers ready to push play?
Whoa, dude!
Wow,
that hurts.
Wow.
Losers.
Answer my fucking question. Are you ready to push play?
Hurt people. That's all I can say.
All right, Rachel, do you have the movie pulled up?
I do. Do we know if this is gonna have ads? Because I don't have ads.
I'm sure it will.
Oh, good. That'll be
of course.
Fun.
Yeah.
Anything to prolong the suffering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push play.
Yeah, Lloyd Kaufman and Michael Hertz present.
All right, great. I already have an ad.
Hey, you're the son of a bitch that ran us off the road. You are in my territory. You are ruining my fucking operation.
Yay! We're back with minutes 0 to 20 of was it Call Me Macho Woman?
They call me Macho Woman.
Macho Woman! Exclamation point! Yeah, this sure is a movie. There were some times where we were all like, "Oh, I don't want to see where this is going," but nothing.
Nothing problematic thus far.
Nothing problematic yet. But there are definitely things that were trending towards problematic, but thank fucking God, Susan is Macho Woman.
Subverted your expectations and showed a strong, resourceful woman being able to get out of the predicament. That's what this movie's showing us.
Let's all note Matthew's hubris in this moment. How things go in minutes 21 to 40.
All right,
he hasn't watched woman yet. Woman.
All right, so let's talk about the plot of this film. It starts with an extended scene of people like packaging cocaine, and like the world's sweatiest motherfucker is just
he's real sweaty.
He's real sweaty. And so he's putting cocaines.
So many cocaines.
Grandpa.
So many cocaines.
How many cocaines?
And there was at least like 3 cocaines there. Okay,
at least
multiple cocaines. So he's putting it in bags, sweating profusely, and then this big motherfucker named Mongo comes in and grabs him and throws him out through some empty boxes that were stacked up outside.
Yeah.
And so
look cool.
there's like, I don't know, a dozen people there, and they're holding Sweaty Guy, and they start chanting "Doom" or "Do it," and I still don't know that we're actually sure what they were saying, but they were
do it because he was doing it. That was the whole point. Is he was,
but also he was doomed, so they could be saying "Doom."
You're right.
I don't know, but it's Doom or Do it. It was just do it, or Doom, depending on how good your hearing is today. So then Mongo comes out, and Mongo says they're all a drug organization, and apparently they have very strict rules. And Mongo is like, we have a rule. We sell the drugs to other people. We don't do it ourselves.
You snorted too many cocaines up your nose.
We only allowed you to have 2 cocaines, but you did 7 cocaines. So they're going to kill Sweaty Dude. But they don't just shoot him or stab him. Mongo puts on a fucking spiked headband with a big goddamn unicorn spike on the front of it, and he headbutts the guy, and so now Sweaty Guy is dead.
What a way to go!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've had some cocaines.
So Sweaty Dude is dead. Then we cut to Cecil, the world's most average man, and Susan, and Susan is going to buy a house, and so she gets. I assume this is a very late '80s thing. She just gets in the car with this skeezy guy Cecil, and they drive through the mountains, or he's going to drive her to a house for them to look at. And the whole time he's getting very, very personal with her. She's like, "So your husband died, right? Now you're going to use the insurance money to buy a property?" Mm-hmm. And she just takes it all in stride. Like, yeah, we had these plans. And then Cecil's like, "Well, you're a woman. You don't know how to drive. So let me tell you that these roads are actually very safe." This is what happens.
He's like, he's like, now that your husband's dead, I think you need a very average man with a very average white penis, and that's this is the subtext that is lost on most viewers.
Is he steering with it? I don't understand.
But he's just like, oh, don't worry about these roads. The twists and turns are fine. And she has to be like, oh, I'm actually a very good driver. And then he immediately pops a tire, and
he's very upset about it too.
He's very upset.
Oh man, Dad!
Exclamation point!
Shoot!
He's trying to change the tire and can't. So she asserts dominance by changing the tire for him. But before that, while he is trying to change the tire, she grabs some rocks and starts throwing them at a tree, which gets her spotted by Mongo. And so when Cecil and Susan get back in the car to drive away, Mongo sends the people after them to run them off the road, which they successfully do. And, the car flips over, doesn't explode. It's weird to see a movie in the '80s where a car falls down a hill and doesn't burst into flames. But the car is upside down. Clearly, they spent all their money on the head spike. So there's no car explosion, but the car is upside down. So Susan is trapped. Cecil is not trapped. He gets out and leaves her and hops in the first car that drives by.
He assures her, to be fair, he'll send someone back for her.
Yeah.
And he could have been like,
Rachel
hey,
sounded like that came from experience in the past, Rachel. Rachel's been in that exact position, and some guy just left her.
White men before.
Rachel's upside down in an overturned car. Help me! And some dude just left her.
Rolling car experience. Okay,
you left us. So Cecil gets in this stranger's pickup truck, and of course, we find out that it's one of the bad guys. Susan eventually frees herself.
Strong, independent, resourceful woman.
And also not afraid of spiders, because she hides from Mongo, who has come back to inspect the scene of the crash. And giant fucking tarantula and a snake are like on her, and she doesn't like freak out. She's just kind of like, eh. Yeah, she's
like, oh,
not happy about it, but she's not. Yeah, she takes it in stride. But it does cause
not
her
like
to
me when you find when you've seen a tick on me. That's a whole different.
I have
you
seen.
ever had a tick on you?
Matt, yes, he's had a tick on him.
Okay,
And
I knew that he fears them. I didn't know he'd actually had contact.
Rachel, there is footage on YouTube of what happens. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. But there is footage of what happens to me when a tick got on me way back in the day.
Witnessed this.
Yeah, Steve witnessed it.
I've seen what happens when Matt gets a tick on him.
I'll tell the story.
You gotta splice the footage into this right here.
No, you don't need to do that at all. Yes, so Rachel, just a quick segue. So we were filming Codename ZSF back in the day. Codename ZSF. And there was we're out in the sort of countryside of Nebraska, and there's kind of in the midst of all these cornfields, there's kind of like this, I guess it's like a bunker, right, Steve? Like a fallout shelter or something. Yeah. And we were filming some stuff in there. Yeah, and I had the camera out in a bunch of tall weeds, and I was getting the shot. Beautiful shot. You'll never see it. And then I looked.
Wait. Let me set up the scene. Okay. This is how Matt directs people. So Matt is just sitting down, and 2 or 3 feet away are the actors doing a scene. And it's supposed to be like an emotional scene. And so Matt, the director, is standing behind this actor, mocking him, going,
I don't remember that at all. What are you talking about?
Whose memory are you going to trust here?
I remember having the camera. I remember having the camera filming, and then I think it was Brady or someone was like, "Hey Matt, what's that on your leg?" And I looked down, and it's crawling on me. And then, okay, Mr. Memory, what did I proceed to do as soon as I viewed it on my body?
You screamed, like an actual scream. then you ran away, got out of the wilderness and on the road. Then you fucking threw a tantrum where you were jumping up and down.
100% true. Now, on this footage, you assholes, because I dropped the camera or left it or something. You assholes grabbed the camera and were filming all of this as I'm many, many yards away at this point. And I think it's Brady. I'll never forget this quote because when I watched the footage back, I was sitting at home, whatever, I was watching it. Traumatized, by the way. I'm traumatized at this point.
Totally.
And it's like you and Brady, I don't know which one of you is filming, and I just hear Brady go, "Well, I don't like ticks either, but I'm not a pussy about it." Just still traumatized to this day. You have no idea.
Is that the one and only time you've actually had a tick on you?
Oh no, Rachel. Rachel, I can tell you those stories will not be told on this show, but no, that's not the one and only time I've had a tick on me.
That's what we need. Matt, the Matt special tick cast.
No, we're not doing tick cast. No.
All the nooks and crans of this story.
Matt is just an English muffin full of ticks.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm gonna go walk into the sea. I don't need that.
Okay. So Susan got a spider on her, but it was not fussed by it. But she does get chased away by Mongo. She ends up running into the barn, where she didn't realize, I guess, is where the drug making was happening. But she runs into another skeezy guy. There's no male in this movie that looks normal. They are all sketchy and skeezy as fuck. So she runs into another guy who is now wearing Cecil's coat. And he tries to catch her, but she runs into a closet where Cecil's body has been stuffed. And she shoves Cecil's body up against the door, but the guy's hand is still in the door. He's trying to grab the doorknob. She grabs a wire clothes hanger and wraps it around his hand, basically ties his arm to the doorknob so he cannot get in because Cecil's body is blocking the door, but he also can't get out because his hand is stuck. So then she climbs through
this poor guy. Door. Don't forget, he's very sad. He's just very sad. Please let me go. Please, you're hurting hurting me. That's what I say to Rachel all the time. You're hurting me. Mentally.
Rachel does hurt feelings a
mentally,
lot.
emotionally.
Please.
That is a true statement.
It
so
is.
Name one time I've hurt your feelings, Steve. One time.
Today you decided that your deadlines were more important than our time.
100%. Remember that time, Rachel? Remember that time when I was waiting to do Gorefest at Tiffany's, and I'm just like, oh, where's Rachel? Where's my good friend Rachel? This has been on the schedule, and minutes and minutes and minutes went by, and Steve was like, I can't wait. He's like, I can't wait to see when Rachel shows up, and it never happened. Rachel, remember how much you hurt me deeply, deeply to my core.
I mean, do you remember that time that I was waiting with bated breath for you to drop that episode of the Ninja versus the Clan? I mean,
what are you talking about? See, now you're just making up lies.
Funny. I prize and value the time that we shared together, and you just threw it away. You erased it from the internet.
I thought you were going to say, remember that time we had that great interview with Danielle Harris and you forgot all about it?
Oh my God. Yeah, that time too.
You should see on Gorefest at Tiffany's latest episode, I posted it. And there's this great moment where we're talking about celebrating Danielle Harris's birthday. And Rachel's like, oh yeah, you remember all that time when we did the interview with her? I have no memory of it. None.
We talked to her for like an hour, dude.
No memory of it at all. None. And then I was like, that's not true. And then I found out it was true. I spliced a little apology in there for you, Rachel, in the middle of that episode. So there's an apology to you and Danielle.
So what I'm learning here is, if there was any doubt, I am the most reliable person in our friends group, and that's gonna keep me warm at night, knowing that is a true statement.
I feel like you could canonize any event, and we'd have to just agree with it because none of us can dispute it. Like you could use that for evil, Steve. Steve could be if Steve went full bad guy, he could just really fuck with us in a way that would really disturb us.
And the fact that I don't shows how much I love you. As
far
as you know, I've never exercised this power.
Okay, so count to I guarantee you a countdown has just begun. Like you have put that idea in Steve's head, and he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait 6 months, and then he's gonna fucking do it, and he's gonna laugh like that when he gets to this. Because that's what Steve does. That's how Steve is hurt.
So Matt doesn't know this story.
Okay. Well, I mean, you want to tell it?
That's the story. So Rachel and I and our friend Justin routinely play Phasmophobia. And so I don't know, I think when we started playing back in November, so now we're recording this at towards the end of July. So we play, I don't know,
a couple times.
What do you think? 30 weekends, maybe 20 to 30 weekends worth. So early on, I was trolling them. I would try to fuck with the ghosts, whatnot, get them killed, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
And then I waited.
Yeah.
And then I waited.
Yeah.
I waited 6 months.
Yes.
For there to be a map where the ghost was in the same room as a summoning circle, so that I could guarantee a hunt. So wow. 6 months go by, and so I see it. I see I see the summoning circle. I've seen it 100 times before. But we also were like, I've got the thermometer, and so I realized the ghost is in the same room, and so, I start hatching a plan.
So Justin and I are very busy trying to there's a new functionality where you can speak through the spirit box, and the other person, if you get up really close to them, can record to get a form of evidence. So he and I are very busy walking around in unison together, minding our own business. And all of a sudden, the room turns red. And I turn around and Steve has lit the entire thing on fire. And I can see his foot going up the stairway out of the fucking basement on the other side of the summoning circle where Justin and I are fucking trapped.
Wow.
And all I hear is...
That's diabolical, Steve. That is...
I stopped trolling them for 6 months.
I've been waiting for so long.
Wow.
So when I tell you, Matthew, you have in this moment born a future troll.
Oh no.
It is coming It is coming. The minute we start to trust him again, he gonna get us.
We just never trust him from this point forward, Rachel. Never trust him.
I am a manipulative motherfucker. Oh, that was great. That was just fucking fantastic.
I've never heard pure joy. Like that day when Steph and I were murdered in the basement.
I stopped trolling you guys and made you think I was part of the team.
Yes, you did.
Palace of lies he built, Rachel. A palace of lies.
What is the equivalent of detonguing for the person who friendly fires you with so much premeditation?
I have to think about that one. Anyway, this segment's going on forever. Let's finish up the segment.
So, Susan escapes the guy that she tied to the door. She tries to leave the barn and is immediately caught by a dozen other of the drug dealer people, some of whom are being problematic towards her, and we're hoping that nothing escalates from here, and that is where we are paused.
All these people are high on the cocaines. I will say
they've had at least five cocaines each.
I liked this opening 20 minutes. Wasn't nearly as cool as the quick 20-second clip I saw on Instagram months ago. So I'm hoping that when she becomes Macho Woman, we're going to get a lot more sort of fun pizzazz. But this is just a setup. We got that cool car roll. We got some, the unicorn head impalement. That was pretty cool. The cocaines. I'm interested to where this goes. Rachel, as a strong female presence on this show, on the Stevecast,
Thank you.
How are you feeling about our lead heroine here, Suzanne? Or Susan. What is her name? I feel horrible. What's her actual name? Is it Suzanne or Susan?
I think it's Susan.
Susan? Okay. I don't know.
I want to believe Steve, but
we can't. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to verify Steve's facts here. Go ahead, Rachel.
I forgot your question already. What was it?
So you're a strong female women. You are strong female women. God damn it. Now I'm on the cocaines. Strong female woman. What do you think of this protagonist? I'm floundering here. Take it away, please.
Okay.
I'm drowning.
I'll be honest. So far, I think she's probably the best part of this movie, aside from the unicorn death. The performance is not what I would call a Meryl Streep effort.
Streep-esque.
But I do like that she's kind of rolling with this guy and getting what she wants, and I recognize my own life experiences through hers in the car with Cecil. But then she jumps out, she does the tire, she's smart, she seems very resourceful in the way that she escapes this guy. She gets kind of a funny, the one funny line of this so far, which is just oops, but well delivered. I don't know, I feel I'm hoping that we don't have to go through a transformation through sexual assault to get there, but
oh no.
Yeah, that's my fear. That is my fear.
I'm looking at the IMDb. I'm looking at the IMDb keywords here.
Oh no, Matthew!
Oh,
they're not good. They're not good. They're not good. They're not good.
No. See, now I got to turn my camera on just so I can make uncomfortable eye contact with you through that.
They're not good. They're not good. We'll see what the next 20 minutes entail, but they're not good. I apologize ahead of time if anything problematic happens.
I love that this is your feminist pick for me movie. Way to have my back.
Look, I saw 20 seconds on Instagram and it was hilarious and awesome.
Okay.
Well, I need to find these keywords because I
don't think I can say them. We'll be demonetized. We make
God.
big bucks from this.
Thanks, Matt. Really appreciate.
Steve, what do you think of this this movie thus far? Tell me your thoughts.
I'm into it. I don't know. It's been fun. I'm happy that the skeezy guy Cecil has been killed. I'm glad that Susan, to this point, has not been depicted as helpless. I like her resourcefulness, like her ability to think on her feet.
Can you read the keyword?
She's so, Jesus Christ, Matt.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't looking. Hold on. Hold. All right, it's coming into focus. No. No. Let's just say, I'll say the one we can say, which is Woman in Jeopardy.
Yeah, Woman in Jeopardy.
Oh God! All right, well, yeah, there they are. 63 more keywords. I'm just gonna read some. Boot and crotch, hand on crotch, crotch shot, pistol, sheriff, food chase, overturned car, groping. Tied to a post, threatened with a knife. I had no idea about this keywords on IMDb. I'm gonna look at this routinely now. Changing a tire is a helpful keyword.
I've seen that one. That one
I'm thumbs upping changing a tire as helpful in this list of keywords for future people. Head cut off is a good one. Decapitation,
spoilers.
Head chopped off, bald man.
Helpful.
5-word title. Is that a thing that people tracked?
I guess bound and gagged. That could be a dude.
Woman in Jeopardy. Thanks, Matt. The thing that we can't say, someone thumbs up is helpful.
Probably to not watch it.
That actually is helpful. That's a trigger warning. That's helpful.
Probably to not watch the film. Yeah. I think one of the keywords here is cocaine, but it needs to be added cocaines, plural.
Cocaine.
I know.
We need that.
For accuracy.
Yeah. Right. Let's do the next 20 minutes.
Let's watch the next 20 minutes. Okay. I have all sorts of worry going into this next 20 minutes.
We're afraid. We're afraid right now.
Ready for hand on crotch. Here we go.
All right. Well, hopefully you were following along.
It's on Plex, by the way, if people don't know. This is on Plex.
Yeah, and there will be a link in the description.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to watch minutes 20 to 40 of They Call Me Macho Woman. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push play.
Hey, you're the son of a bitch that ran us off the road. You are in my territory. You are ruining my fucking operation.
Matthew.
What you have to say for yourself.
Look, guys.
Matt Mattingston. Explain yourself.
I just have to apologize to my dear friends here.
Spoken woman, please tell me why this was selected for me.
Look, I just have to own the arrows. I'll take the arrows. This 20 minutes was rough. This was rough. In multiple ways.
There was definitely some roof stoof in it.
there was some SA, I think is what the kids have to say on YouTube to not get demonetized. It was not pleasant to view. And I apologize for putting
it's not getting any better. All right, let's
set this up, Steve.
I don't know that we've ever all collectively screamed in unison as many times as we have in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm hoping was at the last act of this movie, we're like, okay, the revenge is taking place, and we get some sort of catharsis from what we're seeing, and that is good enough to overtake the badness of this 20 minutes. This is a bad 20 minutes, uncomfortable 20 minutes.
Okay.
Little dirty, lot dirty.
Susan gets captured.
Yes.
And then the creepy guy who had been tied to the door forcibly kisses her. So that's problematic scene number 1.
Yep.
Number 1.
Then she gets tied up in the barn. And then the woman of Mongo's group also goes in, and problematic scene number 2 occurs.
Wait a minute. This feels like, because we've so many ads, we're watching this on Plex, and there's ads every 5 minutes. This feels like we've been watching this 20 minutes for an hour.
Yeah, we're an hour and 23 minutes into the recording. We were only 40 minutes through the movie.
Yeah.
So
Rachel's got deadlines, Steve. She's got deadlines.
Yeah. All right. So the woman in Mongo's group tries to do stuff with Susan, but Susan escapes. She runs out into the woods where Mongo's crew chases her down, and then one of Mongo's group catches her, and we have problematic scene number 3.
Number 3.
Where, but she gets away by grabbing a stick and stabbing the guy in the ear.
Gets away.
She gets
eventually. I guess that is a sequence of events.
I'm glossing over the amount of time this scene lasts. Like, do you want me to go into details?
Well, the I will say whatever IMDb user who put the keyword crotch grabbing, touching, handling, was accurate. Was accurate.
There's a lot of crotch groping. And the one guy gets a stick stabbed in his ear for committing the offense.
We were all very when that scene was happening because it goes on for a long time.
I'm kind of just breezing on by this. She escapes. She runs into another ranch, and there's a guy named Mr. Wilson. He's like, "Come on in, I'll help you out. We'll call the cops." He grabs her, takes her to the garage, and then marches her right back out the front door and gives her to Mongo's group. It turns out Mongo's group is the group like packaging the drugs and producing them, but Mr. Wilson is the person who makes the actual drug deals. And so Mr.
Wilson is definitely on the Epstein flight logs.
Mr. Wilson is 100%. Mr. Wilson is going to, I don't know, somewhere in California to make this drug deal. And Mr. Wilson is like, look, Mongo, just kill her. Kill Susan. She is a problem. We cannot let her be a witness. Just get rid of her. And Mongo's like, nah, this is just a game to all of us. So they are literally treating Susan as a plaything. So Susan gets tied up. And then another man has problematic scene number 4 with Susan. This is only 20 minutes.
It's all 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a 20-minute.
Each one of them is like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, she is tied up. Her hands are suspended above her head. She's got tape on her mouth. Yada yada yada. She kills the guy by
yada yada yada.
I'm not going into any details on this. She kills this guy by grabbing his head and like pulling it towards a nail sticking out on like the board she was tied up on.
It's cool.
So he dies like with his like head impaled on a nail, like with his pants around his ankles, just like hanging by his fucking eye hole.
Eye hole. Okay.
So then she escapes again for like the 4th time. And she steals the guy's the last guy's shoes. So now she has shoes.
Yeah.
She's running away from Mongo's group.
Chased by the Velocirapists. We established that. Is that a movie? Someone should Google that, Velocirapist, and see if it's an actual
sounds like
movie.
Something that you should Google.
No.
Listen, my algorithm is fucked. I'll look.
Okay. So she escapes again. She flags down a car, and it's these 3 like just complete fucking dude bro douchebags, and so they let her into their car, and they're just making jokes like, oh yeah, the ladies can't resist us, but they're all like drinking, and they see a sheriff, and she's like, yes, sheriff, go flag down sheriff, but they won't flag him down because they're driving while drunk and they're gonna go to jail. And so the guy in the backseat grabs her and just like forces her down into the seat to where she can't be seen.
Problematic scene number 5.
Well, there is an Urban Dictionary entry for the Velocirapist.
Really? What's it say, Rachel?
It says, I think we should probably cut that, actually.
God, I mean, I glossed over so much of that 20 minutes because so much of that 20 minutes were bad things happening to Susan that I don't want to talk about and that Matt has the answer for.
And I have no answers. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Here's the thing. I'm never picking a movie for Stevecast ever again because clearly I cannot be trusted to pick a movie that does not have extremely problematic elements in it that you guys will never let me forget about for the rest of my life.
It keeps happening.
I know. It's like
I'm looking at the Velocirapist. Thank you, Rachel, for posting this.
What happens in the Discord stays in the Discord.
What's Rachel putting in the Discord?
A picture of
No.
a velociraptor,
No.
a problematic velociraptor.
Nope. Mm-mm.
But she put it in the wrestling Discord thread for some reason.
Shit. God damn it. Hold on.
So like Ronan's probably like, what the hell? What is going on?
You know what? I'm
This
just gonna
came
leave
out of
it.
nowhere.
Oh my
We weren't
God.
expecting this
Leave it,
from
I'm not
Rachel.
gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Just leave it. We'll see what Ronan says.
I'm-
Ronan's gonna be like, what the
Okay.
hell?
When are we expecting like some sort of actual transformation?
Yeah, when
like,
does the
does she
Macho
become
begin?
like an actual superhero character, or does she just go from one problematic scene to another
Did we talk
problematic
about
scene?
where she ended up? I can't even. Did you talk about her getting in the car?
Yeah. She got in
Okay.
the car, and like the drunk drivers kept her from flagging down a sheriff.
The scene, the 20-second clip I saw on Instagram was nothing like this, but it was her like badass taking out a dude. That's what I saw, and I saw, oh, they call me Macho Woman.
This
Strong
is
female protagonist. That's why I picked this.
An 80s movie released by Lloyd Kaufman.
Look, we've got 40 more minutes. We should just power through and watch minutes 40 through 60. They'll get better. I have faith.
Why? What in 2025 has told you to have faith in anything?
This has been a rough day for Stevecast. Let me tell you, this has been a real rough day. Maybe we'll save this one, Steve, and release it on our Patreon when we start making lots and lots of money.
Yeah. All right, along with the ninja movie that will not be named that Matt also picked. All right, let's watch minutes 40 to 60 of They Call Me Macho Woman
You're
in
hitting me, bro.
5,
Hurt me,
4,
bro.
3, 2, 1. Push play.
Hey, you're the son of a bitch that ran us off the road. You are in my territory. You are ruining my fucking operation.
Am I redeemed?
Well.
Hell yeah.
You redeemed?
Redeemed feels like a
Am I on the pathway to redemption?
Yeah, things are better. Things have definitely
Thank you.
improved.
I'll take
for
it.
sure.
I'll
Like
take
there
it.
has been nary a crotch grab in the last 20 minutes, which is nice. Oh, I guess maybe right at the front. There, yeah.
She grabbed her crotch herself.
Yeah, that as well as the guys in the car, which I don't know if we had counted them yet, but I think it brings the total to 7.
Well, let's get to it. Let's let
6
Steve
or
take
7.
us through this.
All right, so they're in the car with these 3 annoying dude bros, and once they escape the sheriff, they're like, "Well, hey, now it's time to be problematic with Susan in the back seat." And so they stop the car. They're about to be very bad. There's one dude, bro, that's like, "What the fuck? Yeah, stop this. We can't do this." And the other 2 guys shut him down. But then out of nowhere, a dude just launches himself through the windshield of the car, grabs one guy and like beheads him in the car window, busts out the back windshield, ties a noose around the guy's neck, and strings him up so he's dead. And so then it just leaves Susan and the guy that was trying to defend her. But the dude goes out to try to like fix the car because it's been damaged, and then a lasso comes out from under the car and grabs his legs and pulls him under, and then like I don't know, he just dies. I don't know what exactly happened.
The car crushed him, but
The
I
car
have no
crushed him?
idea
Yeah.
how.
Who saved Susan?
Susan
We don't
saved
know.
herself. Or yeah.
Yeah, so like this guy that killed all these 3 random guys has not reappeared. If he was just one of Mongo's random henchmen, it's never acknowledged who did this. It's just the movie just moves on, and these 3 guys are now dead.
What's so weird because it fades to black after all this, and then when it comes back, she's running back away from Mongo's people and gets back on top of the car.
Yeah,
it's
bizarre.
weird. It's very weird.
I feel like this is edited weirdly, or we're missing a scene. But yeah, she runs away, then runs back, then stands on top of the car, and Mongo and his entire gang are about to kill her. And he puts on like the headgear, and she goes like, "Oh great, a fucking unicorn," or something like that.
She's great.
And then she, like, you ever play like Dead Rising, where you can like step on the zombies and walk across their faces to get where you're going. She does that to these guys. She just steps on their heads and runs across them, and then runs out into the field, turns around and like grabs her own crotch and like thrusts at them like she's saying "suck it," and then she flips them off and then she runs away.
You got to splice that clip in. Like, surely Lloyd Kaufman's not going to hit us for a copyright claim on that. You got to splice that in because it's so wonderful.
We'll see. But then, like, she runs out and she finds like the sheriff's car, and the sheriff is now dead. He's in the back seat, and she is driving away. But apparently, this road that she's on is just a never-ending series of loops because the Mongo's gang just runs in a straight line and repeatedly is able to cut her off. At one point, she runs over one of them and kills him. But then there's like 3 or 4 or more other segments where they somehow get in front of her car. They eventually blow out the tires. They go to Mongo, and Mongo is upset that she's actually like continuing to escape. They set an ambush for her. They're all like waiting on the side of a hill for her to drive by, but she stops just short, and then she backs up, and then she starts going towards them again. And the guys open fire on her the second time, which causes the car to like very, very incredibly slowly like roll down a hill and flip over. Like, we were visibly aging waiting for the scene of the car to go by.
No
explosion. It turns out she took the body of the sheriff and propped him in the front seat as like a decoy. But then she doesn't flee. She sticks around to observe what happens, and then she flees. She ends up running into like a shed of some sort, and she decides to take a nap, like you do.
Weird time to take a nap.
Bizarre, yeah. But she has a dream that Mongo and group show up and kill her, but then she wakes up and now she is a woman of action. I assume she is becoming Macho Woman because she grabs an axe, she grabs a bunch of nails. She's in the process of making it looks like body armor or some sort of vest. She's sharpening the axe. This is her gearing up scene like in Commando or Evil Dead 2. Yeah, this 20 minutes was way better than the previous one, but it was a lot of her just driving and then getting cut off and then driving away and then getting cut off and then driving away and then getting cut off and then driving away for just that went on way too fucking long in this segment here.
I think the last segment here, because we're going to roll into our final segment, this is where we're gonna come back around on this movie, guys. This is where we're gonna say, hell yeah, we understand why Matthew picked this movie to watch. We
already understand.
No, you don't understand.
This is where Matt is thinking, please redeem me.
Yes.
Please don't let my friends hold this over my head for the rest of my life.
If I believed in a deity of any kind, I would say, now's the time, buddy. now is the time to help me out. I wanted to point out a couple things here. The music has never stopped in this entire movie. It's like the same music all the way through every single scene, through the quiet scenes, the running scenes, the problematic scenes, through everything. It never stops. And then you wanted to mention, Steve, what we forgot about the last one was the worst stunt double ever.
The worst stunt double the worst, most noticeable stunt double I've ever seen in my life. In the previous 20 minutes, Susan is fighting with the one woman who's a member of Mongo's gang, and Susan, they're on the second floor of a farm, of a barn, and she tackles the woman through the barn, the top the top floor barn doors, and they fly out and they land on the ground. And it is obviously a man in a blonde wig impersonating Susan in this shot. Incredible.
Yeah.
This 20 minutes was good, But at the same time, I don't have much to say because so much of it was taken up by her driving the car around and the guys showing up for and then she drives away and then they catch her again.
Yeah. And Rachel, during that 20 minutes, you almost died. So give an update on you and how you're feeling and then how you feel about this 20 minutes.
For those of you at home, I ran to the bathroom and on the way back, I slipped and fell on a magazine and totally ate shit. Currently, the knee is throbbing, the shoulder is aching, and yet, like Macho Woman, I will persevere.
So now we can literally say, Rachel, they call you Macho Woman.
That's right.
Macho Woman.
The body is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
Yes, the flesh is spongy and bruised. Can
I call out one of our viewers right now?
Sure. Oh, always.
Okay. We have a viewer, and I don't know if this viewer is going to end up watching this episode, but Patriot D343. I'm going to just say now, unsubscribe. Just unsubscribe. Don't watch it.
Right.
He responded to my House at Asher trailer reaction with the following comment. Female gladiator is dumb, and I watched Spartacus 5 times. Bye. Adios. Goodbye. That is a cold take, my non-friend.
Did he have a problem with the multiple female gladiators and warriors in the original Spartacus? They were not rare.
Yeah. Well, but he watched it 5 times, Steve.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was Saxa. I don't remember the character's name, but Crixus's girlfriend.
Navia. She turns awesome in that.
Spartacus's season 2 girlfriend learns to be an archer. She's killing people. This is not an uncommon thing.
No. Okay. So what was funny is if you want, Rachel, have you ever seen Spartacus, the television show?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
That means we got to go through the entire series again with Rachel.
We'll do it. Rachel, you need to watch the trailer for House of Asher. It just dropped.
I've seen a little bit of that. Remember I put it in the thing and Ronan got mad at me? Because apparently...
Matt did a reaction, and then after the reaction, Rachel starts posting things like, hey, have you guys seen this?
I just dropped it in there because I happened to have seen it. Jesus.
I don't even know where I was going with this. Anyway, Patriot, thanks for watching. Adios. Goodbye. Don't come back. So I'm cool with this 20 minutes. I think it was pretty good. And I'm hoping I'm redeemed in the next 20.
Absolutely an improvement.
Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, now, granted, the bar is in hell, but we have
Well, I'm climbing the different circles of hell, trying to get out.
That's right, Dante. Let's go.
By the end, I think I'm going to be out. So let's watch the final 20 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. I'm weirdly excited to actually watch these 20 minutes. Unfortunately, there'll be 19 ads first. But
Jesus Christ! It's taken us so long to get through this short ass movie. All right, the final segment of They Call Me Macho Woman. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push play.
Okay.
Hey, you're the son of a bitch that ran us off the road. You are in my territory. You are ruining my fucking operation.
The music never stops. I know, I just like the music never stops. Hell yeah.
Holy moly. What a movie.
Okay, yeah. See, I did not get another ad there.
You sure didn't.
So good for me.
So did we get is there a teaser?
I'm looking to see if there's anything at the very end here. Like a setup for the vineyard or whatever. That's it. All right. Wow, it got real dark. Okay. An American hippie in Israel is what's up next.
What?
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Can you guys see that? 1972. 4 individuals seeking freedom embark on an isolated island journey. When their boat drifts and supplies dwindle, primal instincts emerge, culminating in a catastrophic conclusion. An American hippie in Israel. It's a freak out, man. Looking for kinks and freedom in a land far away from home. This looks probably right up your alley, Rachel.
I mean, I'm looking... Don't start that again. No, too soon, dude. Too soon. I mean, also, I feel like synopsises lie because I'm looking at the synopsis for this movie and it says the chromatic superhero Susan Morris must learn to fend for herself when she decides to escape the urban jungle. While searching for a charming house in the countryside, he falls into the clutches of a band of muscular brutes.
Okay. Nothing about that mentions anything about potential problematic stuff.
You
just throwing it out there.
Assumed.
Why? Why would I assume something like that?
This is in the 80s. This seems to be like clearly like an exploitative movie. It was like, released by Andy Kaufman. It was made in the 80s.
Andy Kaufman. Lloyd Kaufman, sir.
You should assume that this movie is problematic. That was the assumption that I made, and I was correct about 7 or 8 fucking times.
So let's talk about what we thought of this movie. We finished it up. Rachel, your thoughts on They Call Me Macho?
Are we gonna
what?
Do the synopsis? Are we gonna explain what happened in those 20 minutes?
Yeah, go ahead, Steve. Explain what happened in the last 20 minutes.
Not the Matthew cast. It's the Stevecast.
That's true.
Get it right. So Susan wakes up and she begins sharpening axes and nails and just various weapons. And we do get the suit up scene. She makes like these big fucking like stirrups, like the big spikes hanging off of her legs that she can kick and stab people with. She's got a vest and like a bandolier where she's got the big like 9-10-inch nails. She has 2 axes. I don't know what Matt's doing. He's just holding.
I'm taking a picture of. So don't worry about it. Just keep talking.
Basically, like she is kitted out. She's got all these weapons, and she goes back to the ranch and like challenges all these people to a fight. And so Mongo and crew come out, and Mongo's like, everyone get her. And the first guy to attack her starts doing like a karate routine, and he even says karate 15 years black belt, and he kicks his foot out towards her, and she kicks her foot, which has a spike on the end of it, directly into his foot. So she impales his foot, and then they're gonna battle to the death. Well, she just pulls out 2 of her nails and throws them into his eyeballs, and then he finishes pushing the nails into his head to take himself out. And
don't forget, what does his buddy say who witnessed this whole thing?
I don't remember. What does he say?
He says, "What the fuck was that?"
So then she flees. Like she runs away, and she lures them into the urban jungle, according to the IMDb taglines or whatever.
We forgot to mention there's one scene of the urban jungle.
Yes, there in the previous 20 minutes, or the segment before this one, Mr. Wilson shows up in the city and makes a drug deal. Completely pointless, adds nothing whatsoever to the scene, to the movie. Anyways, Macho Woman is fleeing through the mountains, and she has rigged up booby traps everywhere. So she snares one guy's leg and like pulls him up in the air, and he like swings into a spike on the tree. Apple, like the guy that stole Cecil's jacket, an hour ago, he hits a tripwire and gets impaled with a bunch of spikes. I mean, she's just killing all these guys. She's got axes and like throwing or nails that she's throwing people. She just wipes out all of Mongo's forces to the point where now even Mongo is scared of her. It gets to the point where, I don't know what Matt's reacting to.
You'll see in the Discord a movie that's recommended for me.
Oh God.
I want Rachel to watch this and let me know. Let me know if it's something that we should
I'm into
watch.
it. Sold.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to take a picture so you can see what it is. Go ahead, Steve. Keep going.
All right. Well, I mean, there's not much to say. Macho Woman just eviscerates all of these guys until the only 2 bad guys left are Mongo and this guy that we've been calling the Short King the entire movie. He is real short, and he's got a nose ring and an ear piercing connected by a chain. And we were thinking the whole time, that's got to get ripped out of his head, right? It has to happen. Unfortunately, it does not.
No, denied.
Sad.
So she kills everyone except for Mongo and Short King. Mongo and Short King are like, fuck it, we're out of here. Like, even they are afraid of Macho Woman at this point. They're like, we're going to get the fuck out of here. When Mr. Wilson comes back, we're going to take all the money and the drugs, and we're just going to get the shit out. She finds Short King packing up all of the drugs, where she has a fucking whip, and she just starts just whipping this dude. And due to poor editing, he apparently got killed with an axe that we did not see.
There is a lot of like off screen. We have no idea how these things happened in this movie.
I want the director's cut. Give me the director's cut of this movie.
Well, so
part of the movie, not all of the movie, just parts of the movie.
So Short King, we think he's dead. He gets impaled with an axe off screen. Prior to this, Mr. Wilson shows back up and actually has the money, and he's like, no, we're not leaving here until we kill her. She is a loose end. We have to kill Susan. Well, Short King kills him. Then Macho Woman comes in and kills Short King. At one point, Mongo shows up, and Susan has been knocked down, and Short King had fallen into a pile of several cocaines. And so he sits up, and his face is like caked in cocaine, and he's got Susan around the neck, and Mongo's got one of her axes, and he's gonna kill her, but off screen she moves out of the way, and so Mongo kills Short King with an axe to the head. And then Macho Woman kills Mongo, we think. Like, he gets beat up, he gets an axe to the chest, and then Macho Woman grabs the money and starts walking away. And then Mongo just jumps out from behind a tree. Like, he fucking teleports. We have no idea how he got here. They fight again.
Teleports.
Yes,
it is
teleport. There's no possible way he could have gotten
there. You are not exaggerating. Like, he is in one place and then he is in a completely different one.
Well, he jumps out from behind this tree and actually knocks out Susan. Mm-hmm. And he has the opportunity to just kill her, but he wants to, he won't just hit her with the axe. He puts on his stupid unicorn headband and he goes to headbutt her, but she moves out of the way, and so he gets himself stuck in a tree. And then she grabs the axe and beheads him, and then she grabs the duffel bag full of money and stands up victorious and just screams, and that is the end of the movie. Wow.
Yeah.
Butt Boy from 2020 is what Matt was looking at on Plex.
I've seen that movie.
Is it good?
It is.
There you go, Steve. Stop like just assuming that things are going to be bad that I pick, Steve.
I watched another movie of his that had a bunch of other anal stuff in it. So when I interviewed the director, I was like, "Sir, you seem like you have a fixation on the human anus. Can we talk about that a little bit?"
To change the subject a little bit, Rachel, guess whose first film is on Plex right now? Called "There's Nothing Out There."
Whose?
Mr. Rolf Konevsky. So, for anyone out there who wants to see Rolf Konevsky's first film, it's on Plex. What'd you think of this movie, Rachel?
Well, I'd say it's a little uneven. Some highs and some real low lows. I mean, much like if you were doing a bunch of cocaines, you had a lot of whiplash. I will say that past the 40-minute mark, it does get pretty fun because it gets super, super campy. And Susan is actually pretty awesome. Not just because she's like being an action heroine and like stepping on dudes' faces and setting up booby traps and, whatever. But like through the course of this movie, she talks mad shit at all times. And I don't know, I didn't necessarily in a way, she's kind of in on the fun and in on the joke of it because she's such a fucking smartass. So, did I like this movie? No. Did I have fun watching it with you guys? Yes, I did.
It's the antithesis of Evil Bong 3, Steve, where we can watch it and get enjoyment together out of it. Whereas with Evil Bong 3, we just wanted to die.
Yes, there was no joy, no fun to be had with Evil Bong 3.
Yeah, I think, in all seriousness, I think that this is a fun movie aside from like a 20-minute block.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
There's a 20-minute block here that is just it just makes you want to like not watch the rest of it. But if you could, like, if you're going to cut 20-second clips out of this movie and throw it up on social media, you could get someone interested to kind of watch this thing. And here we are. But yeah,
we should have watched the UK version, because according to IMDb, the alternate version, the UK version, was cut by 51 seconds and removed shots of the butterfly and the assaults that happened. So we could have watched that and not cringed at 7 or 8 different times in this movie.
Butterfly? What butterfly?
The butterfly knife.
Oh, the butterfly knife. I thought you just said the butterfly. I was like, the butterfly. That's an interesting question. Would you be arguing for censorship in something like this? Like, if you could say, okay, the actual director's cut of this has all of the SA in it, and you're going to have to sit through it, or you could watch this movie edited with all of that removed, would you make the argument to watch it edited or leave it as it is? What would you prefer to watch it as?
I mean, I would have preferred to watch the edited version. Like, I get nothing. I don't think her revenge is any less justified or badass if I had missed the things that precluded the revenge. I'd have been fine watching the edited. I'm not going to advocate for the full version and not exist.
True.
Yeah, I would. I
would watch the edit.
And the full movie itself seems to be edited because it's missing all kinds of connective tissue of random shit. So interesting.
I think there's a big difference between calling something edited calling something censored and calling it edited. If the person is making cuts that like excise things that don't necessarily make the film better or would make the film better by their lack, I think that's just a better cut of the film as opposed to one that was censored.
Interesting.
Well, thank you. I also find that fascinating.
The only 2 bits of IMDb trivia for this movie are only movie made by Brian Oldfield. Brian Oldfield is Mongo. The second bit of trivia is second of only 2 movies made starring Deborah Sweeney, who is Susan.
And so the other one we have to watch. Because Lopan
Lopan wrote it, directed it, stars in it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we're going to watch that for sure.
Did Steve freeze?
Steve.
Oh no. We have a frozen Steve. Can you imagine, Rachel, if Steve crashed right now and all of this video was lost?
Oh, he would be so fucking hot, dude. He would be so hot.
There he goes, Rachel. There he goes.
There he is. He's back.
Oh my God. Can he hear us? He can't hear us.
Oh,
now,
Lord.
This is what's interesting.
Okay.
Steve's been having all kinds of technical problems recently. Well,
I can hear you both. Can you both hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, well, now that the recurring tech issues have hit again, final thoughts. I think we're done with this. Is there anything else we have to say about this movie?
I thought it was a good time overall.
I had fun with you guys.
Never going to watch anything on Plex again, I don't think, as part of this. No. Too many commercials. No. Way too many commercials.
Infuriating. Yeah, absolutely not. Never again.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for putting up with us.
Thanks for listening to another exciting episode of the Stevecast. Matt is not allowed to pick movies anymore.
You know what? This is great because I don't want the responsibility ever again. So anything you can take off my shoulders is fine.
You know who never picks movies? Rachel. I think Rachel needs to pick the next movie. Or maybe we'll watch The Vineyard and then Rachel has to pick the next movie. But I think, Rachel, we need you. We need you to tell us what to watch. Provide us with culture, because when left to our own devices, we watch stuff like this.
I think we watch The Vineyard and see how it goes, and hopefully you forget that you want me to pick the next movie by then.
I remember everything. And even if I didn't, apparently we discussed, I could just make up that I told you that you were responsible for picking. And if I sell it hard enough, you will believe me.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not going to believe a single word you say for the rest of your life now.
You're not going to remember that you said that tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. We're done. Bye.
Bye, everybody.